Hello YouTube, I'm C and today I'm making another video for you guys. So first off, I'd like to say that I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos lately. I've been very busy. I took on a big project in the beginning of the summer, and then after that I attended a intensive language program, and then now I'm actually in Las Vegas. So you can kind of see some of the pretty buildings out there a little bit. Yeah, so I helped with the research project during the school year, and we submitted to a conference, and now it got accepted, and now I'm at the conference to present the paper. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, there are links in the description to the paper and also a video of me presenting it, or doing the presentation I'll be doing, I guess 2 days from now. So yeah, been really busy. So the main reason I made this video is to thank you guys, because I just reached 1,000 subscribers. July 21st, 2013, I reached 1,000 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone. Yeah, pretty big milestone. So I'd just like to thank you guys for all your support. I truly appreciate it. You guys are the reason why I keep making these videos, and I hope to make much more of them in the future, and I just really appreciate your guys' support there. So this isn't much of a award for our support, but like I said, I'm really busy, so I haven't had enough time to make all the tutorials that I want to. But I got a semi-big list of tutorials that I want to make. There's so I want to give you guys a choice in what series I do next. So there's a lot of tutorials that I want to do. Like there's several single tutorials that I want to try, and I want to do a Minecraft series just because a lot of you guys like Minecraft, so I like to make a big Minecraft series just to get all of your wants there cleared out. So, but that's other stuff. I'll get that done at some point. But there are two kind of smaller series that I also want to do that that I'm gonna let you guys choose which one of the two that I do. So number one is MATLAB. I don't know if you guys know what MATLAB is, but if you go to college and you major in chemistry, physics, computer science, maybe math or engineering, something along that area, there's a good chance you might use MATLAB, because in any scientific research-ish type thing, they usually use MATLAB to conduct the simulations and all that, because it's a high-level programming language, meaning that it's you don't have to take care of a lot of really small, low-level stuff. That's a horrible explanation, but Java and C++ are like lower-level programming languages, and GameMaker's very high-level because it takes care of a lot of stuff for you. You don't have to worry about drawing all the pixels. And in the same way, MATLAB's a very high-level programming language, which is why it's favored in research and that sort of thing, because you don't have to worry about as much. Debugging is a lot easier and that sort of thing, so you don't have to worry about that as much. Anyways, that's what MATLAB is, and I figured it'd be a good thing to teach because, well, for one thing, MATLAB's expensive, and I happen to have access to it right now because of this research thing. So I have the opportunity to make tutorials about it. And for another thing, I imagine a lot of you guys may be going to college and maybe taking classes in MATLAB. So if you're interested in having MATLAB tutorials, that's option 1. Option 2 is GameMaker surfaces. So really mainly what I'll be talking about is doing lighting effects and that kind of stuff using surfaces. I'll go through like all the basic surfaces. You can do a lot of cool stuff, like you can okay, I didn't prepare for this, but if you watch a tutorial by the Civ Art, he showed you where you can take sprites, draw them to the surface, and then you can modify them. So usually if you want to draw little damage effects on top of the sprite, it's really tricky, but with surfaces it becomes really easy, and also becomes a lot less memory intensive. I don't know if any of you guys saw my flashlight tutorial, but there I basically made a whole grid of light objects, and those objects would change transparency depending on how close they were to the player, but it was very inefficient because I made objects for everything. But really that is the visual thing. So whenever you just have visual effects that you want to do that don't really need any collisions or any thinking, really, that's when you want to use surfaces. And it can be really nice to add that extra thing to your game that makes it look really nice. So yes, that's one thing I want to cover as well. So option 1, MATLAB. Option 2, services. Let me know which you are more interested in. So that's all I want to say for this video. One more thing though is that the contest that I announced like a month ago, that's still going. So if you want to submit, it's not too late. You still have you have a little more than a week still, which is enough time to come up with a creative game. It doesn't take too much to think of a creative game and make it run smoothly. So, and even if you don't feel like you can do that, if you can meet the standard, I'll be presenting it probably either way. So far I've got 2 submissions, so if there aren't too many more submissions, then you could have a chance at the top 3 or top 5 or whatever. So so yes, please submit a game to the contest. I would really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing your games. So that's that. Thank you so much for all your support over the years. I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos.